my name is Marjorie Enquist. I have been involved in different versions of United Women of Faith probably since I was born.
My name is Sarah Davis, and I've been part of UWF since September of 2023.
I'm Mary Lou Lawless, and I've been in the Women of Faith for about a year and a half.
I'm Kay Tickle. I've been going to Boston Avenue for a little over a year, joined in December, and I've been part of United Women in Faith for a little under a year now.
I'm Karen Davis. I teach fashion design at Tulsa Tech. I have been a United Methodist all my life. I've been at Boston Avenue for approximately 4 years.
I am Martha Nell Chastain Jones. I have been involved in this since since I got married, became a Methodist, joined Boston Avenue. So all that happened in 1962. It's been a long time.
I'm Sheila Baker. I am president of the Boston Avenue unit of United Women in Faith. I have been with United Women in Faith for about 12 years now.
Since I have been a United Methodist all my life, I always knew the United Methodist, we always had the backbone of the church, and that was the United Methodist women at the time. These were the ladies that took care of the church. These are the ladies that always were the ladies in the background, and I knew that's who I needed to be a part of. These immediately when I came to the church, I knew that I needed to be a part of this organization.
I actually got interested last year at the last United Women in Faith Sunday. Saw the videos, heard Sheila Baker speak, and that was really cool. And I went up to one of the information tables after the service and got connected with the PM Circle, which meets in the evening, so I was able to go since I work. And that was really cool. I got to meet a lot of really neat ladies there. And then a few months later, I was invited to help start a new circle, which is called the Wolf Circle, which stands for Women of Lasting Faith. And so that's been sort of my journey there. I was interested primarily because I wanted to just meet more people at the church. I hadn't been going to Boston Avenue for very long at the time, so this was a really good way to just get more involved and kind of figure out what was going on.
It was Susan Walker. She was in my Sunday school class, and she asked me one day if I would like to go to the Women of Faith meeting, and of course I did not know what it was, and I told her sure. So she has become like a little sister to me, and I love her dearly, and so I went to the Women of Faith. It took me a little while to understand what was going on, but it was why I did it was because I wanted to go and do something a little bit more than just going to Sunday school and church. I wanted to get more involved, and I felt like if I could go meet some people in a smaller group, and I would get that feeling of that I was actually getting to know other people.
We have a United Women in Faith Sunday, and sometimes we would set up posters in the parlor at the church. And I happened to wander in the parlor one day when they were having all of their displays set up and having their United Women in Faith. It was United Methodist Women at that time. But I wandered in and I talked to some of them, and I found out about an evening circle called PM Circle. And so I got the information and I went to a meeting and I liked it, and I decided I wanted to join. I kind of knew I wanted to join in the first place because I had been in a circle many years before at another church, and I knew I really liked it, and I liked the purpose of it and the mission work. So I was it was something I was looking for.
There was just a flyer about starting a new circle for young women, and I actually work every Wednesday night until 9 p.m. at the library, and that was when the circle was meeting. But for the first meeting, I happened to have that evening off, and I said, hey, I'll just go and I'll just see how it is. I won't be able to go to any other ones because it just happened this week. I had the evening off. It'll be fine. I'll just meet a couple people, I'll move on. But I had a really great time, and so now I don't work the first Wednesday night of every month. Somebody else does. I got someone else to cover it instead, so I could come to church the first Wednesday of every month for UWF Circle.
My mother and my grandmother were involved in WSCS, which was the original Methodist group, the Women's Society of Christian Service. They were both in circles. They both received life memberships in WSCS. These are my grandmother's and my mother's life memberships from WSCS. And I have kept them. They were in a drawer, and I thought, no, I need to show people. You know, it's just something that I'm proud to be a Methodist woman and to know that I have this legacy that my mother and my grandmother before me kind of led the way.
The women in our little joy circle that we meet on Tuesdays once a month, they are joy. They strengthen me.
They are definitely my family. They take care of me. They always check on me. They always are wanting to make sure that, when I walk into the church or they send me messages, they care about me. They care about my classroom. And, I love them just because of the family aspect.
United Women in Faith has had a very big impact on my faith journey. It's changed the way I look at things. It's inspired me to be more of a leader. I've just gotten to know so many wonderful women.
I think a really important part of faith journey in general for me is being integrated into a community of faith. And so joining United Women in Faith was a really crucial part for me of building community here at Boston Avenue right at the beginning when I first started coming. It has really helped me sort of find my place and get to know people and find my niche, which I think is a really big part of faith journey for me.
It's really reminded me of the importance of connection in small groups. I have that in my Sunday school class. I have that in other areas of my life. But having this really focused group of women all start working towards the same goal of the idea of service and how we can help and support other people, that community focus has been really important for my faith journey of remembering this is how the church is. In all these different areas and arenas, we're trying to come together and see how all of our individual contributions can work to our larger goal.
We are joined together to bring help and relief to other people. And the nice part is it bands us together in a fellowship of friends.
Sometimes we look a little bit beyond. A lot of times Sunday school classes, you have goals and you have a lot of work within members of your class. And I think sometimes with the United Women in Faith, we reach out beyond just our local. We reach out to make sure that people everywhere are being looked after and taken care of.
We have been working more with TU Wesley this year. We've provided lunch, and we not only did we provide it like in the past, but we actually had volunteers go and serve the lunch and meet the students who were coming in to enjoy their free lunch.
We fed 146 young people right about a couple weeks ago, and they just loved it, and it was a thrill to be able to do that for them.
Yeah, something that I really enjoyed with PM Circle is we had a little field trip day to Muddy Paws, which is a local nonprofit here in Tulsa that it's a pet grooming service that trains and employs women who have criminal backgrounds. It's a really cool mission, and we got to tour the facilities and talk to some of the ladies who run it, hear some of the stories of women who've been through the program. It was a really cool and enlightening experience.
I talk to people a lot, women, about joining United Women in Faith, women who are new to our church. I tell them what a fun group we are, for one thing, and all the good things we do, and how much it will enrich their lives if they do join United Women in Faith.
I would not hesitate to tell them, be there. It's where you need to be. We need you there.
Oh, I would say it would be one of the best choices that they'd ever make, to come be with a bunch of beautiful, intelligent women that love to do things for each one of us, and each of us that are there, and to do things for the church and for those that need help. We have the most fun doing things for other people, and we talk to each other. It is very special.
Come find out how wonderful we are. Come and find out all the service activities we do. Come and find out to come and be our family.
I would say come make new friends and be a part of what we're doing and how we're supporting the mission of the church, and also carving our own pathways of community and connection.
I'd say if you're curious, just try it. Visit a circle, maybe 2. For me, it's been a really good way to get involved, to get more integrated into the church, get to know more people. It's turned out to be a real blessing in my life, and maybe it will be for yours too.
I think you've made a good decision.